holding these banks accountable is what this settlement is about, and helping the millions of families harmed by this crisis. It's why I'm so proud to join all my partners today, and why I'm particularly proud to introduce not only Attorney General Tom Miller, but also to thank Attorney General Tom Suthers for their leadership in getting to this historic agreement. You know, many Americans have lost faith in institutions in this country and our ability to cross party lines and to put country ahead of politics. This agreement restores my faith, and I hope so many others' faith, that we can do big things regardless of party divisions and geographic lines. This would not have been possible without the early and relentless leadership of Tom Miller and John Suthers. I have come to call them friends and partners through this, and I recognize the remarkable work of their colleagues as well. But I need to single them out, and in particular, as I welcome Tom Miller to the podium, to say thank you for their remarkable, remarkable work. Many of the things that we need to do to help homeowners going forward will require congressional action. And I think we have on this stage an example of what can be done when we put country ahead of party. But we also, as President Obama has said, we cannot wait for that action. And this announcement today shows that we can do big things in this country across partisan lines and restore faith in the ability of our institutions to help families that need it most. So, Tom, thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Shaun.
John, thank you.
Thank you, Shaun. Appreciate it very much.
This settlement is about homeowners, homeowners in distress, the people in our country that need help as much as anybody else. And that's what we have focused on, and that's what this settlement does. As outlined by the Attorney General and the HUD Secretary, there's a number of things that are going to help homeowners and help them a lot. But I want to talk about two aspects. One is the servicing standards. Comprehensive servicing standards, a real strong Bill of Rights of how they treat homeowners in distress. In the past, it's been a dysfunctional system. The homeowners don't get called back. They put documents in and they get lost. The wrong decisions are made on loan modifications. People are foreclosed upon while they're discussing loan modifications. A dysfunctional system. This set of agreement, this set of guidelines, has the potential to change all that. And it's going to be incumbent on all of us to make sure that that potential is realized. We have the states, we have the federal government, we have a court decree, we have a monitor that we've never had before in this kind of situation, to make sure that they do what they've promised. And if they do, this, as Debbie Hagan of Illinois said the other day, it's a sea change in how homeowners have dealt with. And I say today to the banks, this is an opportunity for you. In your enlightened self-interest, this is an opportunity to change things for the benefit of your homeowners, investors, and yourself and your reputation. This is a great opportunity for them to do the right thing. This is also about, this agreement came about as a result of strong, healthy, bipartisanship relationships. The Attorney Generals, I think, have a rich tradition of being a bipartisan group, and that's never been more true than in this settlement. Is do something that is very important for homeowners. At this current time, we're the only ones that were able to do the servicing standards and get them implemented now. At this time, we're the only ones, I think, that can deal effectively with principal reduction. And what will happen on principal reduction is briefly this, that this agreement provides for substantial principal reduction. And once it happens, something's going to become apparent. And that is all those things they worried about. The sky is falling sort of arguments about principal reduction. Guess what? It won't happen. And on the positive side, the redefault rate will be the lowest or among the lowest. And then, at that point, principal reduction will become a regular, common tool I think, for everybody in this country. And to get there, this is the only vehicle to do it. And there is a precedent for it. It's on interest rate reductions. For 2 years, we kept telling the banks, you need to do interest rate reductions. You need to cut the payment, or the loan mods won't work. They resisted that. Finally, as a result of a number of things that were done by the states and by Department of Treasury, they started to do principal reductions. It worked. Now it's commonplace. So this is just an extraordinary opportunity to help homeowners, one that is not present anywhere else in our configuration of state or local, state, local, or national government. And finally, I'd reiterate what I think Shaun ended with. I believe that the public wants us to work along party line, work across party lines, and to do things for ordinary Americans. And homeowners in distress are ordinary Americans that need help more than most others. This is exactly what the public wants us to do, and I believe we've done that. Work across party lines to serve the interest of ordinary Americans. With that, I'm